Well, hello my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome to you as well. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. This video is a part of the Talented Creators playlist, so let's jump right in. DIY number 1. I got this beach ping pong ball and bat from my 99-cent store, and I'm gonna turn this into a wood round. So I took my pencil and I marked where I needed to cut, remove the handle with my utility knife, just scored it until it came apart. Got this napkin from my friend May, and I'm gonna use a panel from that. I painted the wood round, yes, it's a wood round now, 2 coats of apple barrel white. To perforate the napkin, I used a small paintbrush with a little water on the tip, and then just tear that out. Then after I did that, I separated the panel, and here I am going in with a little Mod Podge using a small Mod Podge brush, spreading that thin, and then place the napkin down, and then just used my finger to smooth that out. And then I just went over the surface of the napkin just to smooth everything out. Next, I took the parchment paper and my heat press and just went over the surface, and that is to reactivate the Mod Podge and to seal it. And I'm being very careful because on the areas where the Mod Podge spread and no napkin covers that part, you don't want your paper to stick. So I'm being very careful just to go around where the napkin is so as not to get the paper pressed down on the Mod Podge. And then I applied a second coat, but this time I used the heat gun to dry that because it's wet. You don't want to put your parchment paper and heat press on that. So after that was done, I took this transfer pack with some words, and this is from the Dollar Tree, and I'm cutting out the word family, and this little butterfly from this rub-on transfer set that I got from Amazon. And I placed the family down and used a little transfer stick that came in the pack with the small transfer stickers from Amazon. Rub that on, remove the top carrier sheet on both the family word and the butterfly, and that part is done. So next I took my ink pad and I just went around the edge of the sign to distress it just a little bit, and I thought it looked a little too pristine. So I took a dry chippy brush, dipped it in a little antique wax, offload the excess on a piece of baby wipe, and went across the board in a horizontal fashion in about measurable strokes. And after that was done, I flipped it over, cut a piece of buffalo check ribbon, glued that at the back, and then flipped it back over and glued down a burlap bow. And that completes this one. Let me know what you think. You'll see more of that in the final reveal. So this video is a part of the Talented Creators collaboration, and this month we're doing summer DIYs, of which one must be patriotic. This playlist is hosted by Aurea from DIY with Aurea, Loli from Loli D's Creation. Guest host this month is Maxine from Maxine Loves Crafts, Melissa from Buckeye Girls Lifestyle. The links to the latest channels will be down in my description box below, as well as the playlist. I will also link the playlist below this video for easy access. Be sure to follow the playlist from that link to check out all the other videos on there. So let's jump into our second DIY. I got this fall sign last year from Dollar General for $1, and as you saw, I removed this sticker from the back, and now I'm using my scraper tool to remove that fall leaf, and a little piece came off, but no worries, I can fix that. Then I took some spackle and I'm just covering the holes where the jute came from. Next, I painted it with 2 coats of Waverly plaster, not giving it full coverage because I still wanted to see the lines and the hello word. And after it dried, I took my gold marker from Dollar Tree and I traced back the border that was there and a black Sharpie and traced out the word hello. And that is why I did not give it full coverage, because I still wanted to be able to see the word under the paint. I started with the paint pen, but the point of the paint pen was a little twisted, so I had to use the Sharpie. And guys, I am enjoying this part. Can you tell? So I just did an outline first, and then you went back in and shaded in the opening or the empty space. So next I got this family sign from the Dollar Tree, I believe, or it could be from Dollar General, I don't remember. Oh yes, it's from the Dollar Tree. It does say Main Street. So here I am just separating. I find that when I cut the letters apart or cut the word in parts and paste them on, it works better for me. So after I got that word on there, I took some Mod Podge and my little Mod Podge spreader and applied that over the surface just to seal everything. And for my hanger, I took these small beads, some that I got from Walmart in a pack and others that I had in my stash, and made a little hanger, the same hanger that came from the sign, and just replaced that. So I glued down the ends and then cut pieces of brown paper and just glued that on top of it to cover it, to hide the jute. And that is it, guys. I did not add any ribbon or any bows or anything because I thought that this was done. There was nothing else to be added to it. Cutie patootie, love it, love it. So let me jump in here and send out belated birthday greetings to my fellow crafting buddies, CJ from CJ DIY and Lisa from Our Grey House. And they had birthdays in May. And for June, we have Loli from Loli D's Creation, Jessica from The Busy Housewife, and Michael from Michael's Instructions. Happy belated and birthday greeting, guys. I hope you have a great day. So now we're moving on to DIY number 3. So this is my patriotic piece. This piece is a third from a 3-part decor I got from Dollar Tree. So I soaked off the paper from the front, just sprayed it down with some water and put a piece of napkin, covered that and left it for a while. And then I scraped it off. Didn't do that on camera, but this is what it looks like after it was done. Now there was some still glue residue remaining on the sign. I decided to leave it as is. And then I applied, I believe I gave this 2 coats or 1 good coat of the ivory paint. The chalk paint was a little too thick. I had to spray a little water in it and loosen it up a little bit. This is what it looks like. So next I took the heat gun and started to dry it. And as I was drying, I could see it crackling. And that is why I did not remove all of the glue residue, because I knew that after I placed the paint on it and then started drying, it would start to crackle. And that is the effect that I wanted. I'm not sure if you can see it crackling, but yes, it is crackling. There it is. Love it. But after I looked at it, I was like, no, this is a little too creamy for me. So I went in and covered that with a coat of white paint. And it didn't crackle as much, but that was okay. So now I got this printout decal from Whitney from Whiskey and Wit. And this says, "It's a party in the USA." So I'm just cutting that apart. Because I printed this on just regular paper, that's why I'm cutting it apart and will be gluing it on. Now, if you have a Cricut, you can cut that out on your vinyl. If you can freehand or handwrite this, that's also fine. But because I printed this on the paper and I love the saying, I'm just cutting them in sections using the Mod Podge Multi to secure or to glue that on. And this Mod Podge is very user friendly. It doesn't matter what you're using it on, it can be used on anything. It is all of Mod Podge's formula mixed into one. It does require 2 coats, but the purpose of this one, and because it's paper, I'm just giving it 1 coat. So I applied the Mod Podge, just spread it thin, and then I placed that down on the board and just used my finger to press that out. I apologize for the noise you're hearing in the background. I used my earbuds connected to my phone to do the voiceover, and I didn't realize that the cord was swinging around. And after I did that, I took the parchment paper and the heat press, and just to seal it even more, just went over that for once. Now I'm not going to apply a second coat. 1 coat of that is fine. Now to dirty this up a little bit, now you can stop here if you want to. I just thought that it needed a little bit more character, so I took a little bit of the ivory chalk paint and the Mod Podge brush and just went across the words. And it looks so much better in my eyes. But like I said, you don't have to do this part. This is optional if you don't want to. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. Let me just pause here for a minute and thank all of my subscribers for your support. I truly appreciate you all. And if you are here for the first time and find value in the content and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so before you leave. Hit that subscribe button and join the DIY Craftaholic family. But if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you. I hope you consider sticking around on this channel. We do a lot of budget-friendly content, and I am aiming to get to 5,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. So join the family if you have not yet done so. So, Christine, before you talk about the rest of the video, guys, you can see what I did. I made a small bow. And those stars, I had them all painted already. I glued those on. I used my red ink and distressed the edge of the sign. And that is it, guys. Love it already. Now let's get to the final reveal. Now that sign that you see there, that was done earlier in the week. I will link that video at the top so you can check out how I did that one. But I included it here so you can see it. They were all done together. Now guys, don't forget to check out the host channels as well as the playlist down below and let me know which one of these was your favorite today. And like I mentioned before, if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to follow me on social media, you can find my Linktree address in my description box below. There you will find all of the links to reach me at. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more budget-friendly content like this one, I suggest this video right here. And to binge watch even more, I suggest this playlist. So stay safe, my friends, and remember, Jesus loves you and so do I. Until my next one, bye.